Welcome back to the studio. It is now time for Media Watch, our look at what's going on around the new media and traditional media with James CREEDON. He's here in the studio.
Good evening, Catherine.
Good evening. Right, the news of the day in France has been causing a lot of excitement across the media is the former budget minister's admission, basically, to tax dodging.
Whoops, maybe I chose the wrong job. I'll show you one photo that a lot of people have been bringing up again and again and again. It's a photo of Jérôme Cahuzac as the budget minister standing in front of a sign saying the fight against tax fraud, and then of course he admits that he was a bit of a tax fraud himself.
It's a bit embarrassing really when that's your job, isn't it, to then get caught out yourself.
There you go. And that's tomorrow morning's front page of Libération. Disgrace, they're saying. So look, it's sort of one of these situations, especially because he mounted such a spirited defence of his situation, saying that he would sue anyone who would repeat these allegations brought out by the online website Mediapart. He was extremely vociferous in his denials. That's Hérault, the Prime Minister, which he's already become a GIF. And there he is on the evening news in France this evening, just saying that he was profoundly hurt by what had happened, and said that he rang up his budget minister, to say that he was that he was a disgrace and that he had betrayed the French people. Jérôme Cahuzac, you see, he had already come out in the previous weeks over the last 4 months saying that these allegations that he had a Swiss bank account were simply crazy. He was tweeting left, right and centre saying that he would sue anybody who came out with this claim. And then to see him make that about turn today, I think was pretty shocking. Hollande also spoke out, calling it an unforgivable moral error.
It begs the question, what made him finally come out and say it?
Right. Well, I think he probably knows that the proof is there to show that he was, in fact, that he did have a Swiss bank account, so he's hoping to mitigate or in some way lower the sentence. So there you go. It's certainly bad news, but good news for this guy, Edwy Plenel, who is the head of Mediapart, the website that launched or that unveiled that particular investigation, and so they are now, I think, the shining light of independent journalism in France. A lot of people praising their efforts.
Well, it's very shocking news for a lot of people, but also some internet users have been having some fun with it, of course.
That's right. You've got, if I can find my way around my computer, Gorafi, which is sort of the French answer to The Onion, sort of satirical stuff. They have Jérôme Cahuzac coming out with that admission today saying, I am a loser. He didn't say that, but he was very self-deprecating.
This is a spoof headline. But yeah.
Just going, Dokar. And then somebody saying that this is sort of essentially what he's done here, thinking he has made a clean getaway with those lies.
And got caught at the last stage.
There you go, unfortunately. And I think a lot of people saying too, in terms of vociferous denials and then admitting what had happened, well, at least it did remind me of one US political moment that we'll have a look at now.
I want you to listen to me. I'm going to say this again. I did not have sexual relations with that woman, Miss Lewinsky.
Indeed, I did have a relationship with Miss Lewinsky that was not appropriate.
You've got that kind of about face.
That sort of dramatic sort of, I didn't. Oh, okay, actually.
Not exactly the same subject matter.
No.
But moving swiftly on from that, James, we're talking about football now, and it is Paris Saint-Germain against Barcelona, the big match that everyone's been talking about.
That's right.
And another scandal, the Interior Minister has been accused of supporting the wrong team.
That's right. Now, he is originally from Catalonia, originally from the Barcelona area, and so it's Paris Saint-Germain versus Barcelona, and he admitted to the Sunday papers, and indeed he said it again today, look, I do support Barcelona, it is my club, they are the people I support for, forever. I will remain calm in the stand because I'm going to go see the match, but that's who I support, and it's a team that goes beyond borders. It's an international team, etc. So, but of course that provoked a lot of criticism from certain politicians on the right wing and the right of the right wing, saying this is unpatriotic. And then you have other people saying, look, Valls is the very example of what France is today. You have your nationality, but you also have your origins. Let's stop, making a controversy about nothing. So some people
other people could say it's just a game.
That's right.
Let's get on with some of the more serious things in life. But far from me to have that view.
Right.
Okay, we're going to move on now to the new face of Yves Saint Laurent for men. Who is that?
All right, well, there it is. We have a look, and you can judge for yourself. That's menswear, and they have Yves Saint Laurent menswear. They've gone for the face of Marilyn Manson.
Excellent. So a move away from the traditional male model style, really. But
and in the past, they have actually picked a woman as the face of menswear at Yves Saint Laurent. They had
Are they trying to hit the headlines?
I think they're just trying to get away from gender roles or something like that. But I don't know. suppose it certainly made it into the gossip columns.
We're going to have to leave it there, I'm afraid, James. But thanks very much for bringing us tonight's Media Watch.